Ava, you and I, we're both ocean colour scientists, and you've got a really exciting new role in helping bring data from Sentinel-3 to our community. But you've been working with lots of other instruments over your career, haven't you? Can you tell me something about those instruments?
Oh, certainly. I worked actually on one of the first instruments, ocean color and temperature scanner, coming from the Japanese Space Agency. There I was as a postdoc investigating data from this instrument, and this is in fact the first time that I came across ocean color. So I started with the Japanese instrument. Then I moved to NASA, where I worked with CWIFs as well as two modest sensors on the Aqua and Terra platforms. These were excellent instruments, and actually they are providing data till now. Furthermore, VIRS, just being a little bit involved with this instrument in its conception early stages. Then in Europe it was MERIS on the ENVISAT platform, another excellent instrument and the precursor of what I'm working now with Sentinel-3 ocean and land color instrument, one of the Copernicus Earth observation satellite series.
So there's this long legacy of different ocean colour instruments, and you've been involved in those throughout your career. How has what we've learned from those instruments helped us to build this instrument, OLCI on Sentinel-3?
Yeah, OLCI on Sentinel-3 carries really a lot of heritage. We started at the end of 1970s, in 1978, with the launch of the first ocean color instrument, CEZCS. With this instrument, we for the first time demonstrated that concentrations of this tiny algae in the waters can be actually detected from space.
Oh,
we did not know this before.
Complete change in paradigm, amazing.
It was a complete change of paradigm, and also at that point we realized how important this tiny phytoplankton in the oceans are to the global climate and to the life on Earth in general. So ever since, various space agencies started launching different ocean color instruments, through the Japanese instruments to American and European as well, not mentioning Chinese, Korean and others, all very much interested in different applications of this data. Here we came to Sentinel-3, which is a series of instruments within the Copernicus Earth Observation Program. This program is especially exciting because it is an operational program, so it is for the first time in Europe that we will have this totally operational, continuous, sustained delivery of ocean color data. And the heritage is based on a very similar and extremely successful instrument on the ENVISAT platform from the European Space Agency called MERIS.
So MERIS was a really cool instrument. I was using it during my PhD, and I really enjoyed looking at all the different images and trying to find blooms like this when I was looking at the coast of southern Africa. Have you got some data from OLCI that you can show me?
Yes, certainly. Actually, the Sentinel-3A launched in February this year, and already right now we are disseminating this wonderful data to our Sentinel-3 validation users. Expert users who help us with validation and calibration of the
So they're testing it before you can send it out to everybody.
Exactly, before we announce the data delivery to everybody, to the general public. And you can see, just based on the feedback from the S3VT and what we see ourselves, it's really excellent. Wonderful quality, nice sharp features, 300-meter resolution globally. Here it is what the community needs and what the users need for the data. I can go further here. For example, here, these are just simple RGB composites, but you can see this wonderful coccolithophora blooms, which are the special type of algae very important for climate, and their blooms occur already right now. This is the time of June. Here is some cyanobacteria in the Baltic Sea. Some of these cyanobacteria develop toxic properties, especially those in the Baltic Sea. It could be harmful to sea life as well as to humans. So it is excellent data and already many applications that we can envision, and they are planned already. Furthermore, for example, here you can see this wonderful plumes of sediments coming off river runoff and land runoff in general. This is the northwest of Borneo, and this data is so important for the coastal management.
It's not just biology, it's also sediments and things in the water too.
Yes.
And you can really see here how that enhanced spatial resolution is important. I mean, to get into these areas, you need that higher resolution at 300 meters, don't you?
Okay,
It's impressive, it's amazing.
Yes, we are coming really close to the coast, and we've got the required detail for a variety of applications here. And here, this beautiful image of the Great Barrier Reef. You can see wonderful structures out there in the water, a little bit of a reef, yeah, as well as a little bit of sediments coming off land too. So totally beautiful data and nice results already.
So these are amazing images, and this is pretty much just the ocean colour, as you might see it if you looked sort of with your eyes, if you were a satellite. But we can also derive products from this, can't we? And we're starting to do that now already for Olchi?
Of course, we are already deriving products too. Our major product is chlorophyll A concentration. This is the very early result. This is a global composite, as you can see here. It is a preliminary result. Of course, we are still in the calibration and validation phase. However, you can see these wonderful structures of chlorophyll concentrations. Chlorophyll being the photosynthetic pigment of phytoplankton. So you can already see this nice differentiation of different chlorophyll levels around the globe. The data is already wonderful, and this is a single image, of course, a single, probably monthly coverage. However, what we are hoping for is multi-decadal coverage, like this example from the SeaWiFS instrument. Here with Sentinel-3 Olchi, we are hoping for A, B, C and D instruments, so really adapted to truly operational applications as well as climate. So a variety of users can really go down and start using this data with full reliability that it will continue for decades to come.
So this is really strongly continuing that legacy we spoke about earlier. It's quite amazing to see that that's going to continue now decades, maybe 60 years into the future.
Yes, certainly, thanks to the European Commission Earth Observation Copernicus program. Yes, this is what we are hoping for, and of course within EUMETSAT and the European and global ocean color community, we are extremely excited with this data.